I tested some of the best noise cancelling headphones of 2025, and in this video I'm gonna rank them in the tier list based on their value for money, overall performance, and more. Links to all of the products will be in the description below. Beyerdynamic Aventto 300. These are built for those who want solid German engineering but don't need industry-leading noise cancellation. The ANC is decent enough to handle airplane engines and traffic hums, but you'll still hear conversations and higher-pitched noises bleeding through. The 50-hour battery life is genuinely impressive though, which puts most competitors to shame. I'm placing these in average tier because while they're competent, the noise cancelling just doesn't compete with the big players in this price range. Apple AirPods Max. These deliver some of the best noise cancelling on the market right now, creating that perfect cocoon of silence that Apple fans love. The transparency mode is actually fantastic too. It amplifies external sounds perfectly instead of just lowering your music volume. But here's the thing. They're heavy, expensive, and that lightning port in 2025 is just embarrassing. I'm putting this in the good tier because the ANC excellence is held back by some serious usability issues and the premium price tag that's hard to justify. Focal Badness. This is where audiophile meets wireless done right. You get genuine hi-fi sound quality that most wireless headphones can only dream of. Plus, that USB DAC mode for 24-bit 192 kHz audio when you want to go wired. The build quality screams premium, and honestly the sound signature is just chef's kiss. The ANC isn't class-leading, but it's good enough, and the 31-hour battery life is solid. I'm putting these straight into God tier because they nail what matters most. Incredible sound quality without compromising on wireless convenience. Anker Southport Space Q45. For $150, these punch way above their weight class. The ANC is surprisingly effective for the price point, handling commutes and travel really well. Yes, the sound quality has some issues with that uneven high-end response, but most people won't notice after a few minutes. The 65-hour battery life is absolutely ridiculous in the best way possible. I'm placing these in great tier because they offer premium features at a budget price that's genuinely hard to beat. Sony Ultwear. These are Sony's bass-focused middle child, sitting between their budget and flagship models. The noise cancelling is solid enough for daily use, and that 44-hour battery life will get you through multiple work weeks. But here's the problem. The default sound signature can make voices muddy in busy mixes, and that old button on setting 2 just destroys the sound completely. I'm putting these in average tier because they're competent but nothing special, especially when Sony's own flagship models do everything better. Bose Quiet Comfort 35-2. These headphones absolutely nail the noise cancelling game. Honestly, it's some of the best ANC app experience. The comfort level is incredible too. At just 310 grams, they feel weightless during long listening sessions. Sound-wise, they are balanced and detailed, picking up nuances you might miss with other headphones. Though rivals like the Sony WH100XM series do edge them out slightly in bass and overall insight. They're perfect for commuters and travelers who prioritize comfort and noise isolation over absolute audiophile sound quality. I'm putting these in the great tier because they excel at what they're designed for. JBL Tour 1 and 3. The noise cancellation on these is actually pretty impressive, but the sound signature is where things get tricky. Out of the box, they sound just okay, lacking punch and brightness until you dive into the JBL app and mess with the EQ settings. The treble can be harsh and unruly when you turn up the volume, making them sound shouty and two-dimensional. The build quality feels decent but not premium for the price point. These are for people who don't mind spending time tweaking settings and prefer a more aggressive, upfront sound signature. I'm placing them in the average tier because they need too much work to sound good. Beats Studio Pro. Finally, Beats moved away from their overly bass-heavy reputation with these. They're surprisingly balanced and detailed. The active noise cancellation handles low-frequency noise well, though it doesn't quite match Bose's level for office chatter. Battery life is excellent at 40 hours, and the USB-C connection unlocks better features like custom EQ presets. The treble is elevated, which can make some tracks sound harsh, but overall they're fun headphones that work great with modern music. Perfect for Apple users who want seamless integration and a stylish look. I'm putting this in the great tier for their solid all-around performance. Yamaha YHL700A. These headphones are built like tanks with premium materials and have some fascinating 3D sound processing features. The spatial audio effects are convincing when they work, offering multiple surround modes for different listening scenarios. However, the noise cancelling is mediocre compared to Bose or Sony. It reduces noise but doesn't create that blanket of silence. They need to be played at higher volumes to really shine, and while they handle bass and mids well, the highs can sometimes border on harshness. These are for audio enthusiasts who want to experiment with spatial processing rather than casual listeners. I'm putting them in average tier because the features don't make up for the average ANC and demanding nature. JBL YH720N. If you're a bass fanatic, these are your headphones. The low-end response is absolutely ferocious and rivals much bigger speakers. The vocal clarity is surprisingly good despite the bass emphasis, and the JBL app offers plenty of EQ customization options. However, all that bass means you lose detail and clarity in other frequencies, and there's no carrying case, just a flimsy bag. They also lack high-res Bluetooth codecs, and the wear detection doesn't work properly. These are perfect for hip-hop heads and electronic music lovers who prioritize thumb over detail. I'm placing them in good tier because they excel at their specialty but have clear limitations. Cambridge Audio Milamania P100. These hit all the right notes with their incredibly balanced sound signature that leaves natural rather than flashy. The comfort is absolutely ridiculous. You can wear these for hours without any pressure or heat buildup, and that massive 100-hour battery life means you'll forget what a charging cable looks like. However, they're not going to satisfy hardcore electronic music lovers who want that punchy aggressive bass that'll rattle your skull. Perfect for anyone who values sound quality and comfort over bells and whistles. Though the loose fit makes them useless for workouts, I'm putting these in the good tier because they excel at the fundamentals without being groundbreaking. Sonos Ace. These deliver premium build quality with their sleek metal design and memory foam that actually feels luxurious. The noise cancelling is genuinely impressive, blocking about 85 to 90% of ambient noise, and that TV audio swap feature is genius if you're already in the Sonos ecosystem. But man, that $449 price tag stings when the sound quality feels safe and congested compared to what Sony and Bose are offering. They're well-tuned but lack the dynamic punch and clarity that makes you go wow. These are for Sonos users who want seamless integration and don't mind paying premium for good, not great sound. I'm placing them in the good tier because they're competent all-rounders that don't quite justify their flagship pricing. Sennheiser Momentum 4 headphones. These are sound quality monsters with over 60 hours of battery life that'll outlast your longest flights. The frequency response is nearly perfect with incredible treble detail that make every cymbal crash and vocal harmony shine through crystal clear. They nail that sweet spot between studio accuracy and musical enjoyment, giving you rich dynamics without sacrificing clarity. The only real weakness is they're not built for sports since they prioritize comfort over secure fit. These are perfect for audiophiles who want flagship sound quality without the flagship price tag. I'm confidently putting these in the great tier because they delivered premium performance that punches well with their price point. Sony WH100XM6. Holy crap, these are everything I wanted in wireless headphones. The sound quality is absolutely incredible, warm, detailed, and with bass that hits hard without overwhelming everything else. The noise cancelling is industry-leading, and that 6 microphone system actually works for calls unlike most headphones. Sony nailed the tuning with input from mastering engineers, so these sound amazing straight out of the box. The only weak point is the microphone still struggles in super noisy environments, but honestly who cares when everything else is this good? These are for anyone who wants the absolute best wireless headphone experience money can buy. I'm throwing these straight into God tier because they're simply the best all-around wireless headphones available right now. Sennheiser Momentum Plus. These are sound workhorses that handle the basics really well without trying to be flashy. The noise cancelling is decent and the battery life will get you through long trips. Plus that adaptive ANC actually works when it has time to adjust. The frequency response is mostly on point, though there's some harshness in the highs that can make sibilant sounds a bit grating. They're perfect for budget-conscious buyers who want the reliable ANC performance without premium pricing. The build quality feels sturdy and they're comfortable enough for daily use, just don't expect any wow moments. I'm putting this in the good tier because they deliver dependable performance that covers all the essentials without any major flaws. Sony CA720N. These definitely punch above their weight for a budget option. The noise cancelling is surprisingly solid, not gonna be the premium models, but it gets the job done for blocking out everyday distractions. The sound is bass heavy by default, which some people absolutely love, though it can get a bit overwhelming and muddy at the mids. The battery life is insane though, 50 hours without ANC and 35 with it on, plus quick charging that gives you an hour of playback in just 3 minutes. Build quality feels budget, but it's comfortable to wear for long sessions. Perfect for students or anyone wanting decent ANC without breaking the bank. I'm putting these in the good tier. Bowers & Wilkins PX8 Wireless. This is luxury done right. The 40mm carbon cone drivers deliver exceptional clarity and detail that puts most competitors to shame. The build quality is absolutely gorgeous with premium materials and that signature BMW craftsmanship. Comfort is outstanding thanks to the Napa leather and memory foam. You can wear these for hours without any fatigue. The sound signature is exciting and engaging, especially at higher volumes. And controlled bass and crisp highs. Yeah, the ANC isn't the strongest and the price is steep, but when you want the best sound quality in a wireless package, these deliver. I'm confidently placing this in the God tier. Bowers & Wilkins PX7S3. The redesign really paid off here. They're slimmer and lighter than previous models while maintaining the premium BMW build quality. The sound is beautifully balanced, detailed, dynamic, spacious, and rhythmically engaging. Comfort is excellent with the memory foam padding, and they don't stick out from your head like older versions. The case is also fantastic and feels more premium than Sony or Bose alternatives. Only downsides are some wind noise susceptibility and limited physical controls. For the price point, these offer exceptional sound quality that rivals much more expensive options. I'm putting these in the great tier. Nothing Phone 1. The design is absolutely eye-catching and the build quality is solid for the price. Battery life is genuinely impressive, 80 hours without ANC and 35 with it on, which crushes most competitors. The ANC does a decent job with background noise though it's not quite at the level of Sony, Bose, or Apple. Here's where it gets tricky. The sound quality feels less balanced than Nothing's earbuds and lacks the special charm their other products have. The Kia partnership might have changed their signature sound in a way that doesn't quite work. Still, for $299, you get solid features, great battery, and decent performance. I'm placing these in good tier. Bose Quiet Comfort Ultra. The ANC on these is absolutely unreal. It creates this eerie, all-encompassing silence that's just incredible. Comfort is phenomenal, and you can wear them for hours without any issues. The sound quality has improved significantly from previous Bose models, with good frequency representation, though the bass can be a bit uncontrolled and overwhelming at times. Touch controls can be frustrating and accidentally blast your ears or make things too quiet. Battery life at 24 hours is decent but not outstanding compared to others. When you prioritize the absolute best noise cancelling above everything else, these are unmatched. I'm putting these in the God tier. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I hope this video helped you pick the best noise cancelling headphones for you. If you have any questions, drop a comment below. Links to all of these products mentioned in this video will be in the description. Alright, peace out.